Hi, Wendy. Thank you for coming and chatting. So I'm going to ask you a
Hi,
few questions.
sure.
So we'll
Yeah.
start off with, what was life like before you started working with me? What challenges, what pains, what frustrations were you facing?
Oh, total people pleaser. Frightened to go out of my own home. Anxiety through the roof. Not knowing who I was. Frightened to catch a train. Just to go anywhere. And just anxiety levels so high. Feeling stupid about it all. Just not knowing why this is happening, but it just bubbled up and just couldn't stop crying, frightened of going out, and just people pleasing, even though it made me internally ill. Just people pleasing, just not knowing my own mind. That was, I think that was, and the feeling of being lost, just total spinning around in my own body, in my own head, just spinning, not being able to sit and focus, and not being able to think what I really want to achieve and do. Because when you've got anxiety like that, you can't function. Just can't function.
And what was your experience as you went through your journey with me, Wendy? Did you have any epiphanies as you went through?
Yeah, I began to find my voice. I began to feel stronger mentally, and I started to feel lighter. And having the hypnotherapy sessions with you just peeled away layers, and I was able to find the root cause of what was making me do all that. And finding out that I was neurodiverse, and with having your sessions taking me back to my childhood, just opened it up for me. And once you helped me use the coping strategies that you put in place for me, that were personal for me, allowed me to cope, to find my voice, and work out and how to overcome why that had happened to me as a childhood trauma, and how I've overcome that. And your hypnotherapy sessions, I can't go a day or two without not listening to them. I usually fall asleep, but I know that you've told me subconsciously it goes in, and it must do. It must go in.
Yeah.
And just having more confidence, just being neurodiverse and always being put down and told you're stupid as a child. You've allowed me to see my inner child and access parts of my brain to overcome that. So I now know that I'm not stupid, just I'm wired a little bit different.
And beautifully. Yeah. So Wendy, in your life now, what's changed for you in relation to the anxiety and not being able to go and do things on your own, the things that you mentioned earlier? What's changed for you now?
You've given me the ability to overcome a situation that would send me spiraling before. So I can get in my car and I am not frightened to drive wherever I want to go. I do have my sat nav. She's probably one of my best friends, but I can use it. And I can go places. I've even got on a train on my own because I a friend was coming up to meet me, so I went into the big smoke and met her all on my own, without nobody holding my hands or me following them and shuffling around. And I can stand tall. I feel tall, and even though I am vertically challenged, but I do feel tall. Yeah, it's just, and it's just, you get blips, but you've taught me how to get over them blips. So I know to sit down, access, and the EMDR program you did with me helps me find out, right, okay, that's why that is happening. Sit down, rationalize it, acknowledge it, and then I can move on.
Beautiful.
And yeah, brilliant.
Yeah, it's been a huge change in you, hasn't there? Yeah.
Unbelievable. And so many people have noticed. So many people have noticed. And so many people are like coming to me and, you know, asking, you know, for like advice and what have you. And all I can do is be an advocate for Sarah.
What are they noticing the change in you, Wendy?
I'm brighter. I'm brighter, happier, smiling, more confident. Yeah, I think it's just, and I know myself. I'm not frightened. You know, if I'm lost, out and about, I can go up to somebody and say, I'm having a bit of a tropical moment. You know, woman of my age, can you guide me to this place where I've got to go? And that doesn't bother me.
Oh,
and if they say something about me, as long as I don't hear it, it's none of my business. Whereas before I would have like, oh, I wonder what they're thinking. I wonder what they're saying about me. I wonder what, I bet they think I'm real stupid. Now, as long as I don't hear it.
Wonderful.
None of my business. So,
Wendy,
yeah.
what would you say to someone who is going through a similar situation to that which you were going through when you made that decision to work with me?
Oh gosh, it's just it's a no-brainer. You know, if you want to live a life without having that anxiety powered over you, the heaviness, the always people pleasing, even though you know you don't want to do it, you've just, I would just say, work with Sarah, give her a go, because she'll just open you up like a flower. She'll just open you up and you'll flourish. And I, whereas before I never used to love myself. So you will end up loving yourself and being grateful for every little thing that you see.
Wendy, it's been an absolute pleasure to work with you. And thank you so much for sharing this with the world. I really appreciate you. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Lady. Thank you. Thank you.
Bye. Bye.